Alright, so I'm out here today just by myself, kind of chilling on days off. Gonna try and teach myself how to wheelie, take stuff from YouTube or my friends that have taught me and all that. So most of the riding I've been doing is either hitting jumps or different terrain. So why not try and learn how to wheelie now? I've been kind of slacking on that. So what I'm really gonna work on today is trying to get the muscle memory down to have my foot over the brake. So if I do go too far back, just tap that brake and bring it back down. I like to start in second gear and pop her up. First gear is a little bit sketchy sometimes because of how torquey it is, but I would like to learn how to slow wheelie one day. One thing I gotta learn how to counter is trying to chase the wheelie. Once you get up and you're trying to give it some throttle and catch up to it, I want to be able to get it up a little bit higher and go a little bit slower. Alright, now I'm going to try popping it up in first gear, kind of hitting that brake and making sure that I get used to that feeling of when you go too far, just to kind of hit it and go right back down. Get it up a little bit higher than the last one, and then hitting that brake and coming down. As much as I want to be able to just wheelie as long as I can, it's definitely the best to learn the basics first. Learning clutch control, learning hitting the brake. That way if you ever do come to a time where you're getting a little confident and you go over backwards, you can hit that brake. And if you got the right timing and the muscle memory, you should be able to save yourself and your bike. Also running Josh's 450 tire on the front, because mine needs a new tube. I had to order one. So I got the silver rim on the front and the black on the back. I've also been only riding for a few months, so I'm trying to take it easy and not to get too far ahead of myself. I know a lot of my buddies have been riding a lot longer than me, so especially Josh, he can basically wheelie as long as he wants, and every time I go riding with him I'm just like, fuck, I want to be able to do that, but it's got to pace myself. I also prefer wheeling while sitting down. I feel like I can get a better grab on the brake. When you do it standing up, it's a little bit awkward trying to hit that brake if you do go backwards a little bit farther. That's just a personal preference for me. It's definitely a lot easier to get your wheelie up higher and probably stay longer in the wheelie when you're standing up, but like I said, I like the controllability standpoint when you're able to hit that brake more comfortably. If anyone's wondering, this is a 2023 CRF 250R. And also, if anyone else is wondering about what cameras we use, Josh and I have the Insta360 One RS, and I have the 360 lens on it, and also sometimes we use the wide angle lens as well, but it seems the 360 lens is better because you're not going to miss anything. Like, it gets everywhere. It's kind of cool. I think I'm going to try and work on some clutch control next. Definitely a good idea to kind of pop the wheel up and then hit the clutch and let your back wheel free ride a little bit. That'll definitely help with learning how to slow wheelie in the future. Just like anything, it's a process and practice takes time. You're not going to be able to just hop on a dirt bike and go wheelie as long as you want, right off the hop. Another thing I got to work on personally is having a constant throttle instead of just blipping the throttle all the time. Everything would be a lot more smooth and consistent with a constant throttle. But like I said, everything takes time and practice, and the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. Also trying to learn how to balance from left to right. If you start going one way, you can put your knee out, or this knee, kind of balance you better. Well, I definitely made a lot of progress today. I was only really able to wheelie for like a second or two before, but I think I've doubled, if not tripled that now. And like I said, more practice makes more perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep practicing, and hopefully one day I'll be able to wheelie as long as I want and do those cool slow wheelies. Alright, thanks for watching.